8th game. So tomorrow's going to be special. But today we're going to be playing a side-by-side special. I have the wrong cover image there. That's for, I guess, a sort of semi-sequel to the game, or like a redo where they did it better. Couldn't actually find an image of the cover to actual side-by-side special, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. Let's go right into it. This is it's a racing game, and it's apparently one that's held in quite a bit of esteem. I hadn't heard of it, but it shows up on a lot of lists of like hidden gems. It's only released in Japan. Seems to be focused on drifting, and it's very arcadey. It's from Taito. Look at that. Getting heavy Initial D vibes off this. All it's really missing is the Eurobeat.
Side by side.
Very bare bones, no nonsense menu. Game level, normal, easy, hard, very hard. Handling, normal, quick, mild. It's everything on normal. Controller setting. Brake, acceleration, shift. No, hand brake. Sound setting. Let's turn this music up a little bit. Information. That's a video. Oh, it's a video of Let's Go by Train. I guess this is gonna run some ads for other Taito games. I'm really excited for when this one comes up. I don't have the Train peripheral controller, so when we do get Let's Go by Train, it's going to be a real short game, because I failed the first time. If you've ever seen the Game Center CX, where Arno plays this game, it is unforgiving, as is PS1 Try. Is that the only game it's going to advertise? Oh, and it's got this one that we just watched.
Side by side.
Okay, so that was the information. We got two modes, arcade and time attack. Let's start in time attack so we can get a feel for the handling of the cars. How many tracks we got here? Springtime track, a summertime track. That appears to have both dirt and concrete with two different kinds of dirt. So there's autumn. Looks like it might have section with leaves, so yeah, okay. Theme of spring, thawing, red leaves, thawing, winter, it'll be snow and ice. So it looks like we got different types of driving surfaces that'll probably change how things handle. Got a special one. Ooh, look at some of the sections of the corners there. That'll be a tough one. Pretty oval base track, theme of spring. Another thawing. Midnight. Red. I think a good amount of tracks too. You can choose all of them right away. That looks like it'd be a drag track, but I think it's one that won't have a map because there's a question mark there. And the best lap time on it is 3 minutes 10 seconds. So this is probably a hard one. Let's start on this oval track. We got a couple different Hachirokus. Straight up Initial D it in this car. Celica, Supra, Subaru Legacy Wagon, Impreza, 180SX, Nissan Silvia, a Skyline. Ooh, got two different Skylines. Honda CRX, Honda Civic. It's basically one of the car I used to have when I drove. Honda NSX, a Mazda, couple different RX-7s. Lancer Evo. Let's Initial D this. Let's keep it automatic. Taito is good. Let's hope this game is also good. Let's go this view. Wheelless handling. I like it. So even in time trial mode, we've got the oh yeah, I got the loose leaves there. Even in the time trial mode, we have the timer between checkpoints. Gotta do 5 laps to set a time. Well, this looks like it'll be something where we actually can fail on the time trial and have to move right to arcade if that happens. We'll say so far I'm really liking how this handles. This feels a lot better than any of the Rage Racers or Ridge Racers that I've played. Let's go into this view. Now that we've seen this whole track, we've done a couple laps. It's got a really good sense of speed, especially in this view. Good little sounds when you're driving on the cherry blossoms. 6 seconds. Uh-oh. Looks like I have to actually drive a little better. Eight seconds.
Your time is almost up. 3, 2, 1. Extended time.
We might not finish this.
Your time is almost up. 3, 2, 1. Your time is almost up. Game over.
Okay, so that is it for time trial mode. I almost always prefer first person. Sometimes the FOV in first person for me is too narrow, and I like to zoom it out. I used to always be a third person guy, but in one of the Forza games I switched to a first person. So for arcade, let's this game feels really good. So I'm gonna move this to easy for arcade so we can hopefully see more of it. And I'll pick a faster car. The game didn't give us any information on these cars, but the length of some of these laps. Let's go for summer here. So, there's no actual indication that any of these cars are even different, but let's take a Nissan Skyline. Hopefully easy mode will give us a more generous time. 'Cause I didn't really crash or anything, and I still didn't finish all 5 laps. And then we'll see how the AI races too. Pretty narrow streets. Going onto the dirt. Yeah, just staying on the accelerator on the dirt. My back end is swinging way out. But this feels really good. Ooh. Until then. But so far, like, even when I'm hitting the walls, it feels like it's my fault and not like a shitty game. This does feel like it's giving me a more generous timer. I'm still not driving super well. It is the perils of this mode is I don't really get a lot of time to get used to the handling of each game. But this one handles better than any other racing game I've played on the PS1. Even outside the PS1. Like, basically ever. This game feels really good. Yeah, I'm gonna get to finish this this race, it looks like. Probably not with a podium time because I'm driving bad. I need to turn harder. Oh, I might actually not finish.
Your time is almost up.
Well, next up, N64 tries. Might have to do that. Probably beat a lot of things then. But damn, this is a quick one tonight. But this has been side-by-side special. I'm gonna be not returning this game to the depths of my archives. I'm gonna be keeping it on my shelf so I can play it more. Because I've really liked this one. And if there's ever any PS1 Try side projects where I return to games that I liked and wanted to see more of, this is going to be one of them. Based on the 15 minutes I've played this, I'm prepared to declare it the best racing game released for the PlayStation. So, suck a dick, Gran Turismo. And to my viewers, suck a dick if you want. If you don't, then don't. Suck whatever you'd like, viewers. Thanks for checking this one out. This is a good game. Try to find it. Try to find Side by Side Special 2000 because that might be even better. We may find out. Have a good night.